Hello guys, this is Sapphire Morningstar. I'm here with Charm, the 2008 reboot that aired on the CW this past Sunday. I had just recently watched it and whoo boy, oh my god. Like there's no I think oh my god. Okay, so basically the show begins. Maggie and Mel come home to discover well, they don't come home. It starts off with we introduced to Mel and Maggie. Mel, I believe, is going into trying to try out for this sorority. Her sister Maggie, I'm trying to make sure I got these girls right. Is more of is very feminist, very outspoken activist of women's rights. Her sister is, kind of like how Phoebe was, sort of laid back. But this is just the way they have Maggie's character is very cringy. Like it's too over the top. It's too in your face. So her sister's gone to the little, sorority thing. Trying to pledge. So her sister comes when they get the text message, leaves her girlfriend and rushes to the sorority house. The sister didn't really release text messages. And so she's like, I'm gonna just, pretty much be rude. So she literally goes around while people are trying to have fun and drinking and, trying to get their freak on about if you don't want to continue, you can consent and say no and stuff like that. I'm like, really? Like, I really hope there's not feminists in the world that actually doing this shit. Because if they do, y'all, this show right now is making y'all look terrible. Y'all looking bad right now. Just saying. Unless she's supposed to represent the third wave of feminists that's just need to take several seats. So they eventually get to the house. Mama dead. All right. But before Mama died, we saw her trying to doing some magic and talking about some power of 3 type stuff. So obviously we know she's talking about these 3. So months passed by since the death. Miss Maggie is no longer with her girlfriend. Mel still trying to be in a sorority. We were then introduced to Macy. She's a molecular biologist who's hired to work at the Hilltown University under Thane. Is a professor who was recently reinstated after being accused of sexual harassment. That's who their mother Marisol was, protesting against. So we got all this going on within the pilot episode. It's like it literally is too much. It's just too much. Macy introduces herself to Maggie and Mel as their older sister, their older half-sister, and the 3 of them brought before Harry Greenwood, who introduces himself as their Whitelighter. He explains that they are witches and that their mother had been trying to undo the binding spell she placed to hide their powers before she was killed. He gives them 48 hours to decide whether to accept their powers or to return to their original lives. After Macy helps Maggie exorcise a demon from her ex, Brian, they realize that everything Harry told them is true. The next day, Mel is lured to a trap by Thane, who reveals that he is really the archdemon Tatus. Macy, Maggie, and Mel are able to use the power of 3 to kill Tatus, but learn that he is not the demon who killed their mother. Later that night, Maggie finds an Ouija board that the sisters use to contact Marisol's spirit. In turn, she warns him not to trust Harry. So, in this one little episode, 1, the pacing was way off. 2, the feminist narrative is too much in your damn face. Like when I grew up watching Buffy and Xena and the original Charm and Roswell and these Felicity, Dawson's Creek and all this other stuff, majority of these female characters, they were feminists, but it wasn't so in my face. You know what I'm saying? Buffy never had to be like, look, I'm Buffy, I'm a woman, I kick ass. Charm never had to be like, we're powerful 3 sisters, we take names and kick. They never had to do all that. We knew they kicked ass. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in your face. Like the whole feminist thing was too much in your face. Even like toward it was just, oh my God, it was just in your face. Like you could be a show about strong women without literally shoving the feminist thing down throat. Like, really? So the sister's a feminist, plus she's a lesbian, and then you have the whole sexual harassment thing going on at campus. Really? We got all three of those things going on? Like really? It was too much in your face. And like, really? Well, even when the scene after they kill the demon Thaddeus, who looks like a freaking discount Night King from the fucking Game of Thrones. That's exactly what he looked like. He looked like the Night King from the Game of Thrones. Just like he didn't have the best FX budget. That's what he looked like. I'm like, when did we get Game of Thrones here? And not only that, but when did we get Sam and Dean Winchester type demons in this show? They walked in and she feels the cold. I'm like, wait a minute, is this supposed to be charm or this supernatural? I am very confused right now. I'm waiting for Sam and Dean right now to bust in with the guns and Cassiel do some angel stuff. Like, I was confused. I'm like, so is this supernatural or this supposed to be charmed? I'm confused right now. Where's Sam and Dean? I was seriously waiting for when I saw all that cold air and stuff. I'm like, I'm guessing Sam and Dean about to pop up in a minute now. If she smells sulfur, it's definitely Sam and Dean. It's a demon. It's a demon. After this, you're going to give Dean some pie and some beer. You know, he loves his pie and his beer. And his burgers. Like, for real, though, it was just... And the pacing was all off. Like, I didn't feel any of the emotion from the actresses. Because the pacing was just literally too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like they try to rush so much stuff. It's like they try to put way too much in the first episode. Like, it really was too much. And then the whole thing with the Whitelighter. Like, when Leo was a handyman with the Charmed Ones, the first person who even figured out Leo was even a Whitelighter was Phoebe. That's because she caught him levitating, fixing the chandelier without a ladder. So that's how Leo revealed himself. But Leo pretty much, in a few episodes, sort of kept his distance from the sisters, waiting to reveal himself. He didn't reveal himself. Phoebe found out that he was a Whitelighter. You know what I'm saying? And Leo wasn't a pompous, stereotypical Brit. Like, what was like, what? What? Even Giles from Buffy, her watcher was not that fucking annoying. Giles was badass. I don't know. It's just, oh my goodness. Oh, just so much. So, like, I didn't feel any emotions when they lost their mother, of them reunited with their sisters, of them bonding. Like, I didn't feel it. Like, it was too much. They trying to do it in the first episode. And the demon, possessed boyfriend looked like freaking photoshopped. Looked like they took you know how, like, you go on your phone, you download one of the little Photoshop apps, you can make yourself look like a demon stuff? That's how he looked. He looked like a Snapchat demon. He was a Snapchat. I'm like, what? Who put the Snapchat filter on this boy? And the dog, too. Like, who put the Snapchat filter on the dog? Who did the Snapchat filter? That's what it looks like, a Snapchat filter. I'm like, really? That's Snapchat. That's Snapchat. Get this off my TV. That is Snapchat. Like, Jesus. I understand this is TV. And your budget ain't gonna be that, good. But dang. The villains on Supergirl look better than this. I'm just saying, this on the same channel. Shoot, the demons on Supernatural look better. Maybe they could have just, if they were gonna make him look possessed like that, they could have did, like, I've seen some really good makeup artists on YouTube that could have made that demon boy possession look better than what I saw on TV. Like, for real, they could use those black Skrilla lenses and just do some face paint, like the makeup thing on his face. Like, I'll put some links in the video and show you some badass makeup artists that look better than what I saw on that freaking TV in the episode. I'm so freaking serious. Like, it was just too much in one little episode. It really was too much. I understand the pilot, but the pilot is supposed to pull you into the show. You know what I'm saying? This first pilot they're trying to push so much emotion into one little episode. The feminist thing was too over the top, especially with, like, when after they killed the demon and they saved this boy, and he's like, oh, nobody's gonna believe he's gonna be a he said, she said. I'm like, so now we have the Charmed Ones being pettiness. This is what the hero's supposed to do. I'm guessing they need to see Morality Bites, season 2 of Charm. Maybe they need to watch the episode Morality Bites and see what happens when you try to take justice in your own hand. Maybe they need to watch the episode. Maybe they won't be so damn petty. Like, it was just literally too much to this in this one little episode. Like, I'm gonna watch the rest of the season, but if this is supposed to entice people, the first episode, it has not done so. I am sorry. It has not done it. Cause I watched this episode, I was like, I'm not like, seriously. I would rather watch Vampire Diaries than this right now. And I don't even like Vampire Diaries. I'd rather watch the originals. Like, I'd rather watch Twilight again. That's how bad I don't want to watch Charmed, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Like, seriously, if I had to choose between Charmed and Twilight, I would rather watch fucking Twilight. Like, seriously. And we all know how many people hated Twilight. Seriously, I would rather watch Bella and Edward with their terrible... I don't like cold, wet things. You are my dry, bone brand of heroin. I'd rather watch the corny ass dialogue than this shit right now. Like, for real. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you guys thought about the pilot of the Charm 2008 reboot. Who was your favorite Charm Hallowell sister from the original Charm? Me, I liked it, Prue, because I was the oldest, so I did relate to Prue on a lot of levels of her, being the oldest and having to deal with so much stuff. Same thing with I relate to Dean Winchester a lot, just because I'm the oldest sibling. So those two type of characters I do relate to the most. So, who was your favorite original Charm Hallowell sister? What was your favorite episode? Me, I really can't pinpoint which episode I liked the most. But if I did have to pick my favorite relationship, I'll have to say Phoebe and Cole. Like, I know, like, people probably like Piper and Leo. Like, their relationship was nice and stuff. It was nice. But me, more, I rooted for Cole and Phoebe. I'm like, when they got rid of Cole, when Phoebe had to kill Cole, that hurt my heart. Like, cause Cole really did love that girl. Like, Cole loved Phoebe. He loved her. Okay, he loved her. I know I'm getting a little right now, but he loved that girl. I'm sorry, he loved her. Okay. And right now, this reboot got me want to go back and rewatch all of the original Charm, all 8 seasons right now. Like, I feel like I've been watching it, which I might eventually do, because there's a lot I want to say about this relationship between Phoebe and Cole. I might just do a video just specifically about Phoebe and Cole's relationship, because there's a lot I got to say about that. But anyway, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys thought about this reboot pilot. And next I gotta watch is the Titans. That's the next thing I'll have to watch is Titans, and I'll give you my review on that. So I will see you guys next time. You have a great weekend, all right?